Welcome back, everybody. So, we already fixed the medical robot in the last episode.
Nelson's back in our hands.
And we got the supplies for the camp that it needed. So let's see what's next. Or if there's anything worth stealing.
Hello. Yes, sir.
You mentioned... is there anything else I can help with?
As a matter of fact, yes. The super mutant down there, Private Cutty, refuses to use a minigun that was issued to us by command. He's the only one with the strength to handle that thing. It could make a huge difference if the Legion does show up here. If you can allay his fears, convince him to use it, I think it would benefit us all. Good luck.
Sure. Cutty, what's going on? Why don't you want to use
Nelson's
a minigun?
back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Cutty, I can put up with a lot. The farts, the bullshit, the grab ass, whatever. But if you sing that fucking song again, I'm gonna shoot you right in the fucking face.
The fuck is your problem? You're like everybody else, hating on a good fucking song. That's a great track. Got a lot of soul and heart in it. I think it's fucking great. You're just upset because it's not a song about the plight of the downtrodden ghouls. Well, fucking where?
This has fuck all to do with the legitimate plight of the ghouls. This is about good and evil. Johnny Guitar was written and performed by Satan. You're an agent of the devil. You fucking know that. When you sing that song, you are in league with Satan.
Excuse me? You gonna throw some holy water on me? Fucking Father Cocker there? Nothing satanic about Johnny Guitar. It's a song about love and life. You just don't appreciate either one of those things, because all you've got is hate in your heart and your self-pity about being a ghoul. Oh, excuse me. I'm a zombie. My skin melts and I have some cataracts and shit. Oh, I'm the most pitiful fucking creature. You have to feel sorry for me. Boo fucking who, bitch?
Again with the Z word. You got no fucking respect for decency, courtesy, basic fucking morality. You're a fucking devil worshiper. Your soul is gonna burn in hell, not just for that song, but for everything you do here. Hope you like Satan ramming his dick up your ass, because that's what's gonna happen to you. He's gonna fucking ejaculate magma into your asshole for all of eternity. That's what you fucking deserve. You fucking irreverent, no fucking taste having mutant fucking asshole.
You think I'm scared of the devil? He doesn't scare me. That's the Master's Army, bitch. Don't fucking take that shit. Try to put his dick in me, I'm gonna snap it right off. Then when I come back from hell, I'm gonna beat you to death with the devil's dick.
That right there proves how far gone you are. You don't play games when you're talking about the devil's genitalia. It's a fucking serious thing. You don't play games with that kind of shit. You're gonna get struck by lightning, and I'm gonna laugh. So that's how you wanna play it.
I was always
motherfucker.
a fool for my Johnny. Okay, goddammit! Fucking stop, you son of a bitch!
Goddamn right. That taste of his asshole fucking mute. Big
Asshole, son of a bitch.
shit, what the fuck worshiping, demon fucking humping. Fucking shit. Can be cuddling. And out. Shit, stop, farts. Nasty fucking thing. Fucking big fucking cross-eyed jerking off on the fucking rack. Shut up. What the fuck do? Fuck this.
You get it all out of your system, buddy? Hey, so Cutty.
Hello.
Hello. What's this about you not wanting to use a minigun?
Oh no, no way. That thing's like a goddamn death trap. As soon as I shoot it, it's gonna blow up right in my face, blow my fingers off. I'll be fucking having to eat with little nubs. I'll look like a fucking mole rat. Blind and waddling around. Be a fucking freak on a leash. Look, I'm just as effective with grenades and my hammer here. I don't really need a gun, okay? That's it. End of story. No gun.
Use that minigun or I'll give your brain a high and tight with a straight razor. Wild Wasteland. Motherfucker.
You are right. Should have trusted in his wisdom. What would bad motherfucker do? He would pick up the minigun and kill shit. That's it.
That's right. Motherfucker. Which I think motherfucker is actually another mod, which we probably should have done. It's another companion mod.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Alright. Let's go tell, whoever the fuck's name. It's all taken care of.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Mention another job?
We've got a little time before the Rangers get back. If there is going to be trouble, I'd like to use that time training these troops. Most of them are conscripts with just rudimentary training. If what I've heard is true, you know quite a bit about fighting. And I'd like to pass some of that on to these grunts, if you're willing. But once again, the issue is time. Since you're the one doing the teaching, I'm going to defer to your judgment on this. What would you like to emphasize?
Well, let's do guns. I don't want them blowing each other up or running out to punch each other. Marksmanship.
That works for me. I'll go ahead and get them formed up. We'll start with the instruction. By the way, Ranger Jonesy radioed in. He'll be here shortly. Feel free to check in with him once we're done with training.
Through detailed instructions, you have improved the gun skill of all troopers. Nice, okay. So it seems like a lot at the beginning of this mod is kind of just making choices, prepping the soldiers here for a battle. Josie, welcome back.
Hi.
Watson, we haven't talked to you.
What?
I want to know who you are.
Get fucked.
Understood.
What?
I guess we got started off on the wrong foot. I just want to know the guy fighting alongside me.
Get fucked. What?
Excuse me, sir, but I understand you're experiencing a lot of stress. It can help to talk.
Get fucked. Hey, you're right. That helps. What?
Okay, you made your point. Where are you from?
Little town called GetFuckedville.
Is that right next to Up Your Ass Alley?
What?
Who are your parents?
Father was get. Mother was fucked.
Oh. You just insulted your own mother. What's wrong with you?
Never had one. Was an orphan. Raised by Legion. Fought a centurion. Abandoned at Divide as ghoul. Joined NCR. Now I'm a ranger. Now, get fucked.
See, that wasn't too difficult. Does Josie know about this?
Ask him.
How do you feel fighting your former comrades?
I feel good. Fuckers left me for dead. I'll kill them all.
How can I be certain of your allegiance?
When I personally decapitate Titus Atticus, you'll know.
Did you know Titus Atticus? What can you tell me about him?
He's a cunt. He fights well, but he's mainly a cunt.
No other details about our adversary?
He's good with guns or the blade. He likes to torture slaves for hours. He's a fucking psychopath. That good?
Did you ever torture slaves?
Only the ones that asked a lot of stupid questions. What?
Never mind. Nice to meet you, Get Fucked. After I was recording the last episode,
What's up?
we actually have some dialogue with Russell.
Like what?
You know I collected the bounty on Glanton, right? That was from Bounties 3.
Yeah, I just wish I could have been there to see him bleed out. Watch that stupid, smug grin wiped from his face. You did good. As for the bounty, it's yours. And don't fucking argue with me. Just keep it. If you're feeling guilty, just give me some scotch and Kim's.
Okay. Mentioned you were enslaved. Who was your captor?
Titus Vulcanus, Centurion, Primum Pilus. He made a habit of repeating his station to me so I wouldn't forget. It's hard for most people to appreciate the depths of slavery. When you're chattel, there is no you, only the owner. You're an extension of their estate, nothing more. You must obey in all things, without question or doubt. Titus knew this better than anyone. He loved to burn things, burn people, and to make others watch. Beyond that, he had only one other source of pleasure. He had a stable of boys in his tent, spent his nights doing things to them. I was one of those boys. Wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Well, I'm glad we got you out of there. Let's get going. Josie.
Hey. Huh?
Any work for us? So what happened while you guys were scouting?
There's a big group of them. They coming across the river in droves, mostly women and children. That's all that's left. The men mostly died off fighting in this big old battle there. A fellow by the name of Titus Atticus apparently stomped the living shit out of them. Worst thing about all this is big old Legion army is chasing them as they come this way. They're just killing every slave they see. It's ugly. It's gonna get bad here. I don't think Lieutenant Hodges there appreciates just how serious this is. I don't know nothing about them funny Legion units, but if we were going by our sizes, I'd say there's about a battalion bearing down on us. What we gotta do is get these troopers squared away. Also see if we can get some of these slaves to fight for us.
Okay. Will the Legion be able to cross the river in force?
Have you seen the river? Ain't much more than the creek right now, shit. Fucking dam and the drought screwing us.
What's their strategy?
They're gonna come over, chunk some spears, shoot a few mortars over, and they're gonna scream and yell some retribution bullshit. That's about it. Old boy in charge is a pretty big douchebag, but I don't think that's in the official fucking reports, but yeah, that pretty much sums him up.
How'd you end up in the military?
Well, I was kind of a hellraiser when I was young, like Joaquin, my cousin. It was enlistment or jail. I signed up. That's all there is to it.
How'd you become a ranger?
Well, I'd gone infantry, so I figured I was already at maximum suck doing that. So what the fuck did I have to lose? Turns out the barrel of suck goes a hell of a lot lower than I figured. Example, standing in this shithole.
Okay. You seen much action?
And over 50 engagements, shot, speared, stabbed. I'm still standing here. Last place was Firebase Zulu. Oh, that was a nice little piece of hell.
So Firebase Zulu was actually, it was a planned mod by some guy, but I guess it got canceled. Not really sure why, or maybe it's just still in development, but he delayed it or something. He hasn't been active on Nexus for like a while, so I don't know if we'll ever see Firebase Zulu, but it was going to be a pretty big mod. What happened at Firebase Zulu?
Well, Legion came with, I don't know, about 1,000 men. We were up on this hill there. There's a lot of artillery, and it was bad. in the end, we just kind of held him off there. Lost a lot of good men, but that's how it goes. Worst part of it is we're giving the fucking thing up now. Damn silver mines dried up. Politicians say it ain't worth dying over no more. Yeah, I think that's what they call a pubic victory. You know, it's kind of like where you have sex with this skank you don't like, think you're getting her, but then she gives you crabs, you find them a few days later. Kind of like that. You know, you asking me questions, I'm gonna ask you one. What was all that business up there in Utah? Heard you got shot up, town got killed, and a bunch of other mess. What really happened up there?
Well, the NCR fucked me. Was betrayed by several associates. I lost a close friend.
Well, shit happens. One time I fucked up and hopped because I was too busy whacking off in the foxhole, but hey, what are you gonna do? Just human, right? All I've seen from you is somebody who went through hell and came out on the other side, at least with some of their integrity intact. Right there's something to be proud of. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
You know Watson used to fight for Caesar?
You see him fight the Legion once, you won't have any doubts. He hates him worse than anybody I know. With good reason, too.
Interesting stories?
You got that right. Been all over, from Baja all the way and back. What you want to know about?
Wild Wasteland. Who's the most dangerous person you've met?
Look, I don't scare easy, but I'll admit, there's one fella that made me nervous. He was some kind of doctor. Dr. Duluth? Dalliance? It made no goddamn sense, because he wasn't like any doctor I ever met. I was a bit under the influence when I saw this guy near Good Springs, so some of the details might be hazy. Anyway, this guy was pale, with a big mustache and a crazy glint in his eyes. Wore a duster and a big-ass cowboy hat like some kind of Brahmin hunter. What was weird was his crew. A zombie, Deathclaw, a robot, and some psycho kid. To top it off, there was a rad roach. Now you might be saying, this simple motherfucker was high, seeing things. I only had 2 hits of jet that day. I know what I saw. The doctor said he was looking for somebody named Ronald Dillinger, that's it. Asked if I could help them track him down. I wasn't really occupied, so I said okay. Wrong fucking choice. We wandered around for a bit, sort of aimlessly. He starts singing about Goot and a boot. If he wasn't singing, he was talking to the Deathclaw. Anyway, we rolled up on some raiders. That crew of his was mopping them up before I could get my gun out of the holster. What scared me was how he just kept singing, even when he was shooting. On top of it all, he blew all their heads off, after they were dead.
Dang.
There he was, singing like a Mad Hatter, covered in brains and blood, and he breaks out goo-goo bars. I politely refused, and while his crew was chowing down, I made my exit. As I slipped away, I could still hear him singing. It haunts my dreams.
Anything else?
Alright, what you want to know?
You serve with Boone?
Yeah, I met that asshole. Serious as a serial killer. We shared barracks for a stretch back to '79. It was tight quarters, so we had to get pretty familiar with each other. He spent most of his time scowling and cleaning his rifle. One day, he got all pissed off when he found me jerking off in his rack. I said I wasn't moving, and he pulled a fucking piece on me. So there I was, cock in hand, with Boone pointing that barrel right at my dome. That was a dilemma. Blue balls or a bullet in the brain.
Dang.
Motherfucker tried to bulldog me, stare me down. So I unloaded like a true ranger, all over his blue sleeping bag. Nothing like rubbing one out with a loaded gun aimed at your face. It was quite a thrill. I tried to get a hooker to duplicate the scene, you know, as a fetish. She shot herself in the foot. Oh well.
Oh my god. Anything else? Have you met Russell?
Yeah, I know old Cyclops there from way back in the Desert Rangers. He's kind of a hard ass. Yeah, I see you giving me the stink eye, singular, motherfucker.
Alright, what do you need me to do? Oh, well, we've been talking way too long.
Me and Watson will see to the slaves. You need to talk to the CO about wrangling up some reinforcements. So get on it.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Jerking off in Boone's rack.
Yes, sir.
What can I do to help with getting reinforcements?
Honestly, I don't know if there's anything left to be done. I've contacted Major Spears repeatedly and harangued him for reinforcements. Spears is in Bullhead. He doesn't appreciate how dire the situation is. Maybe you could convey that to him.
Alright. Radio? Yeah.
Hello.
Lieutenant, for the last time, I have no more men to spare. You must make do with what you have.
Cannonball Taylor here. It's high time you pull your head out of your ass and send reinforcements. This is Cannonball Taylor. I'm a contractor at FOB Omega. We need help here, Major.
Now look here. I'm under strict orders here to maintain the garrison at its current strength. I can't deviate from it. I'm sorry.
Terrifying presence. Send troops or I'll skin you over the airwaves. Your screams will echo throughout the entire Mojave. Over. You're going to be responsible for a massacre if you don't send help. They'll shoot you for this. Over.
Whoa, hold on. Hold on. That's serious. I'll send a platoon your way right now, okay? We'll just keep this conversation between us, okay?
FOB Omega out. Over.
Yes, sir.
Convinced Major Spears to dispatch reinforcements. Over.
Really? Well, I'm impressed. That's great. Really. By the way, Josie wants to talk to you. There's a situation with the slaves.
What's going on? You want to speak with me?
We still got a few slaves coming over, but most of them is over in the cave there. Thing is, there's a few of them look fighting age, and since they already been rebels, some of them know how to fight a little bit. Want to see if we can put them to use, but then again, they've been through a lot. I ain't exactly too sure about how to proceed on this.
No, leave him in the cave.
Alright, we'll round them up, put them in there. In the meantime, why don't you help out some of these ones over by the foxholes over there? They just wandering around, moaning and helpless and shit like a bunch of hobos. See what you can do.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Where they at?
We won't go quietly.
Anyone at all.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you.
Hey guys, probably don't want to camp here. Been through a lot. He nods, barely holding back tears. Wild Wasteland. Tell the story of Ronald Dillinger's daring escape from his cruel master. He listens closely as you relate the legendary tale of Ronald Dillinger, and now all his troubles are a distant memory.
Can you spare an old man some of the good stuff? I'm on my way out. I just want a drink.
What happened over there?
Started way back outside Flagstaff. They tried to
make a couple tribes fight each other. They rose up. Before you know it, this guy they called Spartacus was head of the whole group, kicking ass. Pretty sure that wasn't his real name, just something he took on to scare the Legion. It was a good thing. Pretty damn amazing, actually, for a while. We won a couple battles and we're on a roll, but besides Spartacus, we had a guy named Turner. He wanted to attack Flagstaff itself. He's just out for blood. Spartacus said we should go for NCR territory. Turner took most of the warriors, made an attack on Flagstaff. Oh, it was bad. They got bushwhacked and just about annihilated. Old Atticus there, he crucified them on the road outside all the way to Kingman. Me and the rest of them fled with Spartacus west. Him and the remaining fighters, they stayed back in a pass to make sure ones like me and these women and young folks could make it this way. Brave man, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
Huh. What do you know about the Legion commander?
Well, he replaced Marcellus after he was assassinated. Name is Titus Atticus. He claimed Marcellus gone soft, so he'd kick things in order. His mission is to stamp out the rebellion by killing every single slave. He's already crucified a bunch, now he's just killing them all. He inherited most of Marcellus's army, so they're a tough group. They know how to fight. They'll kill us all.
What do you know about Marcellus?
He commanded a big army in the south. Got obsessed with old Firebase Zulu there. Attacked it twice, lost both times just barely. Second time he was killed. Some people say it was Caesar gave the orders. Marcellus was a bit smarter than Titus, not as just crazy. That's all there is to say about Atticus. He's like a mad dog. He's kind of like Lanius. He just comes at you with everything he's got, and he won't stop until he's won or he's dead. That's what happened to us. Not much strategy to it. He just overran and overwhelmed us, and it was just killing. Seen too much of it.
Liquor good?
Hell yes, I ain't picky. As long as it'll get me drunk, and I'm happy.
Here's some of the good stuff.
Oh, thank you. That's gonna hit the spot. At least I can spend my last day on Earth with a nice buzz.
God, fuck this weather. I'm dying. Why the fuck did we come here? This is your fault, you know that?
Oh, hell no. You did not just blame this shit on me. You were the one that created a hostile work environment, and I was leaving for greener pastures, motherfucker. You chose to come with me and make this shit worse than it had to be. It's your fault, asshole.
Hostile work environment. You are the biggest pussy in the history of the universe. All I did was give you shit for not sweeping up your fucking area because you're a slob. You had to go and walk out like a little baby.
It's your fucking fault. You chose to walk out and continue giving me shit. It's not like I fucking forced you. Nobody put a gun to your head and said, leave, asshole.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be cutting hair, and you'd have your fucking snowman. You're like a little girl, decorating it shit, dressing it up in dresses, fucking flowers. You're a little fucking baby.
If it wasn't for me guarding you away from there, you'd be a fucking dead man. You'd be cutting hair in hell.
Bullshit. I saw it coming a mile away. I knew about the whole Virgil Marco thing. It was fucking painfully obvious. Dumbass ruse. Anybody could have fucking seen it, except for you, because you're a fucking idiot. I would have fucking snuck out, because I'm like a fucking ninja.
Please, bitch. You'd have been crying and sobbing and all that shit. Marco would have just fucking looked at you and you would have pissed your fucking pants.
You're full of shit. Marco's a big fucking disappointment. Everything I heard over the years, he's supposed to be the ultimate badass. And he just fucking buries somebody. And then, oh, big fucking surprise, they come back to kill him. Dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. He's an idiot. He deserved to die.
You know what? You're a disappointment at life. That's right. You couldn't do fucking shit. All you did was bitch and fucking moan, because that's all you're fucking good at. You couldn't do shit about Marco, because you just fucking sit around, picking and fucking choosing. Other fucking people had to go through the shit and fucking kill him. You think it was fucking easy? You don't know fucking shit. Sit in your fucking foxhole, smoke your fucking cigarettes and rot to pieces. Mr. Fucking doesn't know dick. You just got promoted to cunt first class, asshole.
You know what? There's nothing more pathetic than a butthurt mutant. You are a sad, sad creature. And all this shit is still your fault, asshole.
I was going to perform a public service by enlisting in a non-combat MOS. Your stupid ass volunteered for fucking infantry. So naturally, I had to prove that you're just a fucking pussy by doing the same thing.
I see you're still a pogue at heart. Why don't you just go back to your non-combat MOS? Get a nice little desk job. You can sit out the war with the little girls while the men do the fighting.
Bitch, I'm gonna show you, Pogue. I'm gonna kill so many fucking Legion, they're gonna have to line this foxhole with their fucking skulls. You're gonna be a fucking liability in combat. That's what you're gonna fucking be. You're gonna be like that guy in the movies that freaks the fuck out and loses his mind and like buries his head in a fucking hole and then he gets bayoneted by the first fucking enemy. That's gonna be you, bitch, and I'm gonna laugh.
The only thing lining this foxhole is gonna be your tears and then your blood. Cause you're gonna cry and then you're gonna die. When this is all done, I'm gonna plant a fucking flag of victory right in your throat.
The only thing that needs to get planted in throats is some lozenges or something, because I can't understand what you're fucking saying with that zombie dialect. Need a fucking dictionary just to fucking understand what you're saying.
That's enough. I'm not taking that shit anymore. I'm taking it up the chain of command. They're gonna put you on charges for discrimination. And then they're gonna fucking court-martial you and shoot you. And I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be one of the ones pulling the trigger. I'll fucking volunteer to be on the squad. You're gonna die for this.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna file discrimination charges against you, and you're gonna die first, motherfucker. I'm gonna go up and talk to the CO right now, and he's gonna hear about your unrestrained bigotry and hatred of super mutants. You are a cancer in the army.
File your fucking charges. We're gonna see fucking charges.
I'm gonna first. You're gonna
I'm gonna shoot myself. I'm gonna fucking foxhole. Hope the Legion kill me, cause I get sinners for
guarantee
burning
I'm
off.
gonna write a fucking song about it. It's gonna sell millions. I'm gonna be fucking rich. You're gonna get a fucking corpse. Zombie Peter shut.
I'm sure it'll be fine. This woman appears to be severely injured. Swelling around her face and neck is interfering with her breathing. Are you sure you want to treat her? Yeah. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of castor venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal. That's good.
Hello.
You good, alright?
Hey.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Man, y'all could fucking clean up around here, you know that?
Huh?
Doing everything I can for the slaves. There's only 3 of them.
Alright, that's good news. Something else come up. Big bunch of slaves hollering, making a ruckus over there. Apparently one old gal got herself knocked up. She's falling over, about to have that baby. Better go on over there, try to pop that thing out, 'cause God knows I ain't no doctor.
Alright, well, looks like we're delivering a child in the next episode, so stay tuned.
Mouthy Broad is going to give me an ulcer.
Who? What, Veronica? Yo, watch your fucking mouth, Russell. Don't listen to him. he says any more shit like that, let me know. Alright. Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all have a great day. And next episode, I'm going to pretend to be a doctor.